my house is still underwater, so I gotta use this basement level of the Apple Store. So if you find a zombie walking around, please let me know. I'm going to talk about the capacity first, okay? The capacity. I'm not going to, because for the iPad 2 you got one chance. You gotta buy 16, 32 or 64, you got one chance. So I'm not going to talk about the music because you knows about that. I'm going to talk about the application and the movie. We all know that we got more than 500,000 apps, Apple iTunes stores, and the average size. Do you want to know the average size of each app? The average size, most of these apps are smaller than 50 megabytes. So, but the point is depending on you. Let's say if you are a hardcore gamer, some of the games on the App Store might cost you almost 500 megabytes per game, like the Infinity Blade and also the Dead Space, any of those high-end games with many details. Final Fantasy 3 take up to 200 megabytes, so don't underestimate the size of those games. And so we're going to finish about the apps. What about movie? The only inspiration that I want to make this clip because yesterday I read an article, and that article said one movie might cost you 1.4 gigabyte, which is not true. Let me explain it. It doesn't mean I'm so great, right? Because I didn't mention about the website, I didn't mention about the guy who wrote it. The point is, if you know how to download BitTorrent, and let's say you go to the ISO Hunt, Pirate Base or Torrent Howl, you might find that the thing is most of the movie might cost you 700 megabytes. Have you ever heard about an application called Handbrake? Handbrake allows you to convert any regular DVD into an MP4 format movie, which can be placed on the iPad, iPhone, or iPod Touch, Apple TV. If you just pop your DVD movie inside your Mac and then use Handbrake, and you don't do anything, just click start, your movie will be transformed into roughly 800 megabyte size of file. So first, before you choose between 16, 32 or 64, you're going to ask yourself what kind of capacity do you need for your movie, what exactly you want to do. So if you store one movie, roughly it might take up around 1 gigabyte. That's the most. Even though it goes up to like 4 or something, but the iPad 2 screen has limited ability to display that movie. Okay, so it's roughly like 1,000 times 700. So you gotta be aware of this. And secondly, in order to choose between 3G or Wi-Fi, I would suggest 3G because you got more options to hook on the internet, because for Wi-Fi you need to stick with the Wi-Fi hotspot area. In the United States you got 2 different kinds of plans, AT&T and Verizon. If you tend to travel to overseas, then we suggest AT&T because AT&T uses GSM system. But if you tend to just leave the United States, you need to use a large amount of data, we suggest Verizon. So that's how it works. Okay. So, what about the accessory? The accessory is up to you, the color black and white, but I would suggest the black one may be better for your eyesight. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.